Alright guys, welcome to the live. Sorry that it took a little longer than expected. I was working on getting my monocle ready. I also need to make this a little bit brighter. I wanted some green lighting, but not just that green, right? I think I have some echo on here. Let's take that off. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, perfect. So I think we are all set for what we're going to talk about tonight. Welcome to the live. Fro Unicorn. Nice name. OG Bubbles. Hi. A few things tonight. We're going to be talking about some Jessica Cruz Green Lantern lore. Maybe I'll leave the light dim like that, some mood lighting, but I will put on some music.
Power on.
Power on.
Radio. FM.
Oh no.
8.5.
I miss being on. Oh, Dandy Money Man. Hey, how's it going, birthday twin? So just to keep you guys up. Oh my gosh, I should have unwound this a little. I'm not using my light mic tonight because if we do battle, and we do talk about Gardner tonight and Catwoman, there's a few others. My Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm reserving for battle night. So guests and even like Dandy Money Man, if you want to do like an Astro kind of show together, if you want to do any collabs like that. Oh, thank you. Tuesdays and Thursdays will be the day to do that. So without further ado, let me talk to you guys what we're going to talk about tonight, which is like the Green Lantern lore, and I actually pulled up some research ahead of time just to talk about it. So I'm going to actually go live on YouTube as well because starting this Sunday, let me put on my Jessica Cruz. Dun 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 dun. In brightest day, in blackest night, let no evil escape my sight, and let all those, oh my gosh, worship evil's might, beware my power, Green Lantern's light. My Green Lantern ring is currently being shipped to me, custom, because I'm tiny, so that'll be coming very soon, and so then you're going to see some Hal Jordan, Jessica Cruz fan movie fiction. It's 11:11, you guys. Let's have a moment of magic. So let me get you guys some like origin stuff with Jessica Cruz. Let me see if Guy is available. There you are. I'm doing it at like exactly 11:11. What is my favorite Green Lantern film? Oh, hello, Guy. Oh my gosh, and you're wearing the ring. My link. Don't look at me. I don't have it yet. Hold on, I can't. Okay, well, there now I can hear you. How's it going, Guy?
It's good, Jessica. How you doing?
I'm okay. It's been a little bit stressful this week, I feel like, in the cosmos. Yeah. 28.
That's a job description of a lantern, though.
It's true. So I was about to let everyone know, my viewership, about the background of Jessica Cruz. Like, well, Guy, actually, I don't know much about Guy Gardner, to be honest with you, Mr. Guy. Although you're the most famous lantern right now because you have recently been done live action.
And I just want to point out that I'm the first lantern to appear in this season.
You are. Wow.
Not Hal. Not John.
You do not count Ryan Reynolds' version. I don't. That has gone into the ether for me.
No. We don't count that.
I agree.
But yeah.
Okay, Samations. Okay, we have some Green Lantern fans in here, so let me do this way. I'm Jessica right now. So, Guy, how did you first start out with the lanterns? How did they find you?
Actually, technically, I was like when Hal found his ring. It was like Evan Sewer, who gave him his ring, was asked. They told him to find a worthy candidate for trade to become a Green Lantern, and they found two.
Okay.
They found Hal, and it found me.
Oh, where were you? Where were you hanging out?
I was a gym teacher before I was a lantern.
That's kind of cool. I kind of love gym teachers a little bit.
Jessica. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And so when the ring found you, did you like want it? Because I didn't want my ring. And
Like,
I also feel like there's a
before
lot of Green Lanterns in this sector. I feel we're kind of saturated. Like,
we are kind of saturated, yeah. But I knew of the lanterns because I was a friend of Hal. Because like
Oh, okay. I got you.
because Hal, I guess, asked Abençoa or asked the ring who the other person was that he that the ring would have chosen if it would have been him, and it was me. So he befriended me. And I knew about the lanterns. So
So,
when I got
technically
my ring,
speaking, you and Hal are buddies.
yes, me and Hal are buddies. Yes, me
You
and
say
Hal are
you
buddies.
say that begrudgingly. I was like, oh yes, we are buddies, kind of,
Hal
maybe.
and John get all the fame and popularity. Like whenever you ask any other civilian, name a Green Lantern, they say Hal Jordan or they say John Stewart.
That's true. You know what? Let's start a battle. Actually, Mr. Guy Gardner,
Right.
this is a friendly battle. We're friends here. We're on the same team. We're on the same core, right? I actually have a story here. I have this story by Grant Morrison. I got it from the library, right? It's he does a lot of cosmic stuff with the lanterns, right? And so in this, there's like a conversation between Hal and Jessica where he's like, I can't stay on Earth anymore. I need the wide open spaces. So what sector do you technically guard, Guy? Because I feel like you are like the Han Solo of the Green Lanterns. You know, he's kind of like the rogue, renegade. You know, but it is a compliment, right? Because it's that archetype of it. Because like Nathan Fillion was quoted as saying, like, when he was talking about Guy, being like, oh, like he's like the lantern that, like, you know, if the Guardians need some like shady shit done, the last guy. And you'll do it.
I've also heard that Guy is just the a-hole. I'm just the a-hole that you love.
Yeah, but you know, it's one of those things where it's like those a-holes that you know there's like mush underneath. You know there's mush underneath, Guy. That's the thing. But underneath that tough mushroom cut exterior lies a mushy heart that just wants to do, that what just wants to do the right thing.
What did you call my hair?
I called it a mushy cut. You're what did I call it? You're a tough exterior mushy cut. It's lost. I'll find the replay of this. I think it's a really good thing to call you there, Guy. It'll be my Jessica's nickname for you. Mushy cut.
I like that.
Mushy cut because mushy on the inside, right? Tough exterior, you know, mushy on the inside. All the girls love that kind of stuff, right? Because when I ask my girlfriends who like their favorite Green Lantern is, they'll say Guy Gardner, right? Because Hal Jordan's almost too. Hal Jordan kind of like fucks around though, eh?
I also want to bring up that Hal almost killed all the lanterns.
Yes, that was an oversight. Yes.
Jordan's so good. Nope.
Okay. Odatbro Cisco says Jessica struggles with mental health. Speak me. Yes. So I did some research about Jessica ahead of even cosplaying her. I relate to Jessica a lot just because Jessica became a Green Lantern because she got like that ring of fear first, right? The ring of Volfum, which like she had to deal with anxiety because she witnessed some sort of like murder by some mob boss, like killed some people, and her and her friends witnessed it. So the mob bosses killed her friends in front of her and she escaped, but she like of course had PTSD as a result. So it's like she had to learn how to like transmute fear in order to learn how to use the Green Lantern ring and make constructs, right? Because really that's the whole power of the that's why the Green Lanterns, I need a ring too. Like the Green Lanterns are the ones that rule all the other. Like I don't say they rule over the other rings, but we're like the.
What brings them like the space cops?
Yeah, I don't like that. Like police force. We sound kind of. Well, I feel like we sound kind of militant, yo. You know, like going around being like, "Hey, not in this galaxy." What are you doing? And I know you, Guy.
How doing this?
Okay, I'm gonna put down like the lanterns here in order, and we can have some votes. Yeah. I'm gonna put Jessica Cruz at the top.
Somebody asked in my chat, "What are there any Jessica's comic books do you recommend?
Not her. You know what's funny about like I love the characters in comic books that don't necessarily have title characters, but they're like supporting, and the other characters end up being better because of it. She's not a main one in this one, but there was a oh my gosh, well that one's nice. That's nice. Which one is that?
I have no clue. It's collateral. It says like guy going to collateral damage.
Oh, nice. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, who wrote that? Just so I know.
Howard Chaykin with Michelle Madsen. Is what it says.
Oh, okay, cool. I love that. There's a lot of lore with Green Lantern, so I'm gonna put down Jessica Cruz. I'll put you because you're here. And then we got Hal Jordan.
Where did you get the jacket? I don't know.
We also have let's see here. Speaking of militant, my favorite Green Lantern is John Stewart. John Stewart's a type. A type.
John Stewart couldn't go.
Who else is there? Oh, there's Kyle.
Kyle Rayner.
Oh my,
Kyle Rayner.
I like him a lot though because he's like a comic book illustrator, right? So there's a cool thing with him, like in the imagination of like, I just love how like depending on the like people's imagination, like if Guy wanted to fly or if Jessica wanted to fly versus whoever. Oh, you won! What the heck? Right. I guess it's because of the ring. I'm not at full power right now. That's why. Let's rematch it, baby.
I don't have my battery.
All right. Start match, and then I've written down. Hold on. Can I not mirror this so you guys can read it? How do I do that? Here, I got it.
You got 3 buttons there, though.
Got you. If I can fly a spaceship, I should be able to do this. Right, so we got Jessica Cruz, Guy Gardner, Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Kyle Rayner. There's another guy I feel like I was reading about. I also just feel like, generally speaking, I don't know how you feel about this guy, but we get a bad rap in the universe. Like, Green Lantern is very important to the whole lore of the cosmology of everything, right? Like the force, the electromagnetic spectrum, the whole like fabric of time space within the DC universe is kind of like part of like the power rings and stuff. So I didn't get back to how did Guy Gardner join the Lanterns then though? So Hal Jordan was like, hey, I'm out of Sector 2. What is our sector again? 2814.
If I remember correctly, Hal and John were like either off-world or unavailable or out of action.
Yes.
And Guy needed
it's a big space out there. That makes sense to me. Because then you're like, oh, okay, I have to get someone. So what did Guy want to be? Did you want to be a Green Lantern? How do you feel about it?
I did want to be a Green Lantern. I've heard stuff from Hal. I did. I wanted to join.
But I feel like both you and Hal have the whole rebellious streak in common. So how is it following orders, right? Following orders from the Guardians when like you have a rebellious streak, right? Because like I've read so many comic books where it's like Hal's almost like, oh, the Guardians depend on me to be reckless. to like not follow all the status quo rules, right? It's like this weird thing of like you need rules to break them.
Yeah, I think that's just my job description, is the rule breaker.
Yeah, because like the last comic book I read with Guy Gardner was it was with the New Gods, and they had to like send the White Lantern, Kyle Rayner, and Hal had to go find the Blue Lantern, and then Guy had to do some sort of interference with. I have it somewhere. I'll bring it out the other time. But they had to basically ask Guy to ask his shady contacts for info.
Yeah.
Because he's the one dealing with like the space pirates and stuff.
Somebody said that Simon Baz is another Human Lantern.
Yes. See, Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz are partners. They're like, like if you're like cop partners, like Simon's my partner. We didn't get along at first, but then we learned the importance of teamwork because Hal did something to our rings. He like fused them or something. But that's why Hal's known as the most powerful, like he's the best Green Lantern though guy because of all the like it all comes back to him. Just saying, it does. He trained, he helped me too, And you wouldn't be a Green Lantern without Hal Jordan, guy. Even though you're awesome in your own way.
If Hal Jordan didn't exist, I would have been a Green Lantern way sooner.
Really?
Because if Hal didn't get that ring, if Hal wasn't where he was when the ring chose him, it would have been me. The only reason why Hal got that ring is because he was closer to Evan Stewart. That's why.
Oh. And Abin Sur's got... So, actually, do you want to let the viewers know who Abin Sur is, in case they don't know? He's like a big main...
Abin Sur is like, I'm guessing, the original Lantern? Or like a very well-known Green Lantern.
He's like OG, kind of OG Lantern, but...
Very OG Green Lantern. And, his ship crashed to Earth, and he sent out his ring to go find, and, like, you mind turning that down just a tiny bit?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yes.
I mean,
yes.
I like the background. Like,
no, I want it lower. Yeah, if it's too loud, no. Yeah, you should explain. Keep going.
But like, what I was saying, like, is Abin Sur sent out his ring to go find a likely candidate, right?
Yes.
He found 2 likely candidates. For those who don't know, it was Hal Jordan and yours truly. And the only reason that it said that Hal got the ring is because he was closer. And technically, somebody just said it in my chat that the ring that Hal got was supposed to be meant for me because I had the more willpower than Hal. Also, I just won.
Well, I guess maybe that's the universe saying that this is a not known thing to me. What do you mean you have more willpower? How do we test that? How does one test how much willpower versus...
For one thing, I have a ring.
Hey, guy. What the heck? So actually, I wanted to ask you some questions about Green Lantern stuff because I'm writing a book. I don't know if you guys know that. It's actually, I'm releasing it on Saturday. I have like a whole event about it, which is why I've been like all over the place with my lives. Yay! But of course, if you write or do anything creative, you stand on the shoulders of giants, right? So the comic book writers, the people like DC cosmology is so like cool, right? There's just the way they explain how powers work is cool. So what is your opinion in terms of like like the whole prophecy of like Blackest Night and all that whole kind of situation?
Yeah.
What like all the different lantern rings. I don't quite get when it was Blackest Night and you had like the black lantern. Oh wait, I don't know if that's a spoiler for people, but whatever your opinion is about, like, I didn't like the prophecy of the Owe was like all the lights are gonna fight each other, and then there's gonna be a black night and then brightest day. But I didn't really get like. Well, I read Blackest Night, and I thought it was beautiful, but I didn't quite like see how it. Yeah. So I just feel like I don't know, like the lanterns. If you weren't a Green Lantern guy, what other lantern would you be?
To be fair, I have been 2 other Lantern Corps. I have been a part of 2 other corps in the comics. If you remember.
Which 2?
I have wielded a yellow ring.
Okay. I feel like yellow's misunderstood.
I've also wielded a red ring.
Ah, yes. But Supergirl has wielded a red ring too.
I did not know that. I need to talk to Clark about that.
Yeah. She does because I feel like, so if you had a Red Lantern ring, I think that the lore is that for you to disengage from it, you need a Blue Lantern ring, right? Or is it, I don't know. Someone does someone know? Is that a thing? Am I just making that up? I don't know. No one's like no yay or nay from the comments. But Supergirl, when she had a Red Lantern ring, because red is like rage or anger, right? But all of that's misunderstood because like all of the emotions are not like the yellow Lantern ring. Why did Guy have that?
I do not remember. The
Well, I just think that if I were to be another lantern ring, well, I mean, Jessica herself, she ended up with the Ring of Fear first, right? And then the way the story goes is that so some of the rings are kind of like parasitic, right? It's almost like an entity that takes over you, like the star sapphires. Those rings almost like take over your brain, and they make you kind of crazy.
Like somebody just said they're pretty sure that you will die if you remove the red ring.
Yeah, there's something to it. Yeah, you have to do something. I feel like you need a blue lantern ring to like negate it, and then that's like I don't know. I'm not as well versed. I just went like hunting into it. But Supergirl, she departs from her lantern ring by flying into the sun or something. I don't know. There's just something to disengage from the ring. I have to find it. Don't quote me on that. Sorry, people.
And Razor had both a red and blue ring at the same time. Okay.
How does that work? Red and blue?
I mean,
so
fair,
Rage
Kyle
and...
To be fair, Kyle had all of them, and then he was white, so...
Yeah, the white lantern ring, which is life itself. Which I feel like, come on, I don't know. It's like Power Rangers. You know, we have the White Ranger that came out of the green. You're like, what the hell? Now you're a white tiger.
Thank you for the UR.
Sorry.
What?
So, Guy, I do have to drop because I want to do a little bit of a read, but I wanted us to get to talk, have a little Green Lantern lore discussion. As well, right. I'm going to send you an email. I do have some scripts. I do have a studio and stuff like that. So to film out certain like scenarios that would happen, you know, like because think about it, the Green Lanterns out of all groups are like a team, right? And so there's a live action coming out, right, of that. So like it'll be really fun to see how like
the Lantern TV show, with Hal and John are going to be the two main lanterns in that. But
of course, you need that that bit of like roguish charm, right? That little bit of roguish charm on the end of like just like I also just love how the Green Lanterns love to do sassy remarks to each other and like break each other's balls.
We do.
It's all love, baby. It's all love, baby. Perfect Jessica Cruz. Oh, thanks, Sebi. I love Jessica Cruz. And you know what? It's just one of those things that she went through hell, and then out of it, you end up being like a guardian of this sector. But also, you have to learn about working. Like, you can't do it on your own. You need friends and a team with you, right? So it's cool though, right? Because exactly, and you with your ring, only you are going to have that imagination to make it come in the way that you want, right? Oh my gosh, it's just like taunting me. I'll have the ring next time. It's coming very soon. Very soon.
Also, a little thing about the ring. You cannot transfer them.
No.
As soon as it's like Harry Potter shit. As soon as it chooses you,
it's chosen you.
You cannot transfer that power unless you die.
Yeah. And then it has to go to a worthy candidate after. Yes, you're bonded forever. There's a. You know what though, the ring too. I love it. Because in one of the Grant Morrison books I read, the entity in the ring is like a fairy or something. Like it's like the AI within the ring where you're like ring, fly, ring, this. And she's like, all right. All right, Lantern Guy Gardner, we are on it. That kind of situation. So I wonder if my ring sounds like a boy or is it also a girl?
Maybe.
Good question.
When are you gonna get it, by the way?
Probably by Monday. By Monday. So let's plan for Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
Let's do a Monday, and then we can do. Oh my gosh, Batman, are you here? Let's.
Oh my fucking god.
We have. I know.
In blackest day. In brightest day.
You don't mess up the oath, man. That's not the oath. In brightest day and blackest night, baby.
That those who worship evil's might beware
my power. Green Lantern's light. Yes, baby. Team Green. Are you wearing a Yellow Lantern
Yes, he
T-shirt?
is. Yes, he is.
The whole suit.
Oh my fucking god.
Batman would never. I don't feel.
Section of the
You know,
costume.
to be fair, at one point we did give Batman the ability to use Green Lantern powers. We didn't
Have
give
you-
him a ring, but we
I
gave
feel
him
like Batman's
he also
done like things like steal the ring just to be
He's also hit
sneaky,
me- he's
right?
also punched me once and knocked me
Been
out.
done on 12 occasions. So
Because Batman lacks honor when it comes to that kind of stuff. He's like, oh yeah, over here you weren't paying attention with my deep voice.
Sinestro, by the way.
Oh, Sinestro doesn't count. I don't claim him.
Sinestro- That's all.
I like, you know what though? Hot take. Sinestro, Mark Strong in the movie with Hal Jordan with the terrible Ryan Reynolds was pretty good.
I mean, yeah, to be fair. But the
You know,
thing
because he's pink, right? So he could have looked really stupid, but he didn't. Right? I don't know.
That movie,
Just
I would say
silent.
that
Like,
movie-
okay, silence.
That movie was alright. It's not good, but it's not bad at the same
It
time.
wasn't.
They just
bad,
left it on a
bad,
cliffhanger.
bad.
They left it when Sinestro got that ring.
But also one version of how Jessica gets the ring, didn't Hal Jordan kill Sinestro and then his ring finds Jessica?
I don't know.
That's okay. I'm gonna write this down for myself to
It's
comic
quite-
book nerd shit to look up.
Jordan loses his
Comic book
more than
nerd shit,
anybody
yeah.
else, to be honest.
Also,
Who?
Jessica,
I'll
you were
lose-
saying that like you have scripts or something.
I do have
Or
scripts,
Batman.
yes. Yes. Well, Batman's in it. Well, like, I mean, remember, there's different versions of Batman, and so which Batman are we dealing with here? Because, you know, they're not
The worst
equal.
one.
You know, because I actually highly recommend everyone watch the animated version of Crisis on Infinite Earths with, I don't know, they have Constantine in it. Like, the way that they kind of did everything was real. Like, it's a cool way of how they did the comic book and integrating all the different, you know, universes. And, like, Batman's like, I have a daughter with Catwoman? He's like, how? I never would. That seems really irresponsible. That kind of shit. But, like, it's just, like, all the different versions. And, like, that's the kind of cool thing with cosplay, too. Everyone has their different versions of those characters. And so to have them, you know, like, I wanted to have a dating game with Penguin, you know? You know, like, the dating game where, like, behind, like, the door, like, oh, like, where would you take me on a first date? Blah, blah, blah. And then what would Catwoman say versus
That would be funny.
Harley Quinn versus Poison Ivy? Poison Ivy's like, I would probably take you to a garden and eat you later. That kind of thing. Oh, that kind of... Anyways, I was about to drop off, but of course, the Green Lantern animated movies are fire. I love all the animated stuff, to be honest, though.
Me too.
All the animated stuff
Me
is
too.
usually pretty on point. Even, like, the Jessica Cruz stuff on the animated stuff is pretty good. So, like it.
Yeah, anyway.
All right,
thank you
Justice
for-
League.
Thank you for joining. And
Yes.
thank you for co-hosting. Monday, we'll be back.
Monday, we will be back, you guys. I don't know if this imposter Yellow Lantern will be there, but
He will not. I will make sure he will not be there.
but we will have rings on deck. We
He
will
doesn't
have
have a ring.
constructs. Yes, I will have a ring, and then I'm going to hopefully
doesn't
have
have a
some maybe.
ring.
That's not a ring. That's that looks like
piece of tape.
It looks kind of like those things you use a thimble for sewing.
The donut ring.
All right, team. Guy Gardner, Batman, Jessica Cruz, signing out. Until next time, my friends. Stay super.